All right, y'all. So now let's get into our next topic, and let's talk about Kim Zolciak, who is spilling more tea about her estranged husband, Kroy Biermann, because she don't want him to have that full custody. So she's coming out with new allegations against the man. So she's making disturbing claims about her behavior, about the behavior, sorry, of her estranged husband towards the four kids. She has Kroy Jr., who's 15, Cash, who's 13, and twins Kaya and Kane, who are 12. So Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak is accusing her estranged husband, Kroy Biermann, of not feeding their children and abusing one of the sons in a bombshell new filing. The TV personality alleged her and the retired NFL star's children constantly contact her when they are visiting the latter to request food when they are hungry and medicine when sick, according to documents obtained by TMZ. Additionally, she claimed Biermann threw their unnamed son over the couch during a heated argument at his home. According to Zolciak, was 48, the court-appointed guardian dismissed the alleged abuse, stating that the child was big for his age. I know this motherfucking guardian didn't say that. They was like, "Oh, he too big. He big for his age. That's not gonna hurt him." And I'm sitting there like, it don't matter the size. You don't throw a child over a damn couch. And with him being a former football player, y'all think Kroy got that CTE? You think he need to get his brain checked? And yeah, she said that, like I just said, her son's size don't matter. It don't matter if he's big for his age. You don't throw a child over the couch. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, quiet as it's kept. Here's a question I want to know: is he fucking the guardian for her to be coming up with this conclusion? So Zozia also alleged that the former athlete, who's 40, has been sleeping with several women over the past few months, saying one has been around their kids and even vacation with them. Per the reality star, their children have reported not seeing Biermann for hours on end, but hearing him engage in sexual acts with his girlfriend of the moment. Zolciak claimed that two of her and Biermann's children have communicated their desires regarding their living situations, but have been disregarded. The Guardian has also allegedly been made aware of the emotional and physical abuse of the children, but the TV personality claimed that no professionals have sounded the alarm because the abuse did not leave marks. Jesus Christ! So, what is the kid's neck got to be broken for y'all to do your jobs? And I don't want to hear shit about social workers, whatever. Y'all are stretched thin. If the if the calls coming from inside the house and people are sounding alarm that the kids are being abused, shouldn't you look into that? Any other time? Well, then again, there were many a times where Kim wasted no time and Kroy calling the cops every 5 minutes to the house because them two was going through whatever petty shit that they was going through. So, but here's the thing. It's not just, they said it's physical and emotional abuse. So if he's being emotionally abusive to them and denying them food or probably being verbally abusive as well, saying real harsh, disgusting things to the kids, that leaves a scar too. Yes, they're not visible scars, but they leave scars. So all of that should be taken into account. Zose also insisted that the Guardian allegedly sides with Biermann. Well, clearly she does. She also cited, or they do. I don't know what did they say what gender the Guardian is? No, they didn't. So I'm making an assumption. She also cited a text message that one of her friends allegedly sent to her boyfriend Kyle Mowitz that stated, "I believe Kim. He is abusive, and his abuse is unlike any I've ever witnessed." A rep for the exes wasn't available for comment. Now, with all of this going around, because we already said before, I think the last time we talked about Kim, she had lost custody of the kids. She has, well, temporarily, I should say, lost custody of the kids. And and I guess he was able to get custody of them for now because he accused her of neglect. So whatever she did to cause the neglect for him to get custody of the kids while she basically don't have any for now, get that in order if your kids are going through what they're going through. And if there is proof of your children being abused and you say that they text you, use those text messages in your court case so that way you have leverage over Kroy. If this is true, because we know y'all both have a flair for the dramatic. Kim more so than Kroy. So while I'm feeling bad for the kids and everything, I'm side-eyeing to both of y'all because y'all both are no damn angels. Especially with the way y'all was carrying yourselves in the world of reality TV. With that tight ass Don't Be Tardy that nobody I know watched. And when y'all came back for the Housewives and that little racist little soiree situation y'all had in the what was it, dressing room, bathroom, whatever. And when they was calling you out on saying Nene had roaches and all the other stuff, the racial microaggressions and all of that, that still got me side-eyeing you, sis. So while I feel for you in this situation, I'm kind of side-eyeing the other stuff. But they did say that she was granted limited time with her kids every other weekend, and Biermann was declared to be the decision maker for non-emergency medical education and religious matters. So I should say that Kim's lawyer slammed the allegations as unwarranted, telling the outlet, "We will address these claims in a proper legal forum and will vigorously defend the truth in court rather than through public discourse." And Zolciak, however, was previously stripped of custody in April in order to complete therapy and all that other stuff. So, girl, finish up your therapy, do what you got to do. And if you're really all about protecting your kids from this man you are deeming a madman and a monster, then do all what you need to do to get your kids back. And when it's time to go and run everything through the proper legal channels, if you got the evidence with the text message, whatever the case is, present all that. And maybe the judge, since the guardian is not doing it, maybe the judge will side with you. But make sure you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Just a thought. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding Kim and messy situation? I think she's still married to that man. Like, girl, when are y'all getting divorced? So yeah, and look, you thought you was hot shit with the man that you had, and he showed you. Cause now it seemed like you in one of the worst relationships, and you literally in hell because you decided to have 4 children with him, and now look at you. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.